Hey y'all. I think I need to incorporate some screams when I'm doing these 911 segments so you can get the feel of it being a real emergency. No, just joking. Welcome to 911 episode 2. We're going to talk about scams, the different kinds of scams, what to look out for, all of that good stuff. I'm actually just getting home from work. I've been at work since 8 o'clock this morning, and I wanted to get this done before I got lazy. So, what is a scam, y'all? What is a scam? A scam is anything deceptive related with the intent to get something out of you using manipulative tactics. Um, let's go with, well, I don't even want to say the most common one, but let's go to one that pretty much y'all may be familiar with, and that's the Facebook Messenger. Jumping in your inbox, pretending to know you or somebody that knows you, asking for personal information, asking for your Cash App information because they want to give you something. Now, what stranger do you know that hops in your inbox? You never seen this person, you never met this person, but they jump in your inbox and they're ready to give you some money. Think about that for a minute. It makes no sense, right? So, you don't want to give anybody anything that you cherish, anything personal to you, personable to you. You don't want to share that. You don't know these people. Keep it that way. You don't even have to respond if you feel like you may get caught up into what they're saying. Don't respond. You don't know these people. They get into your inbox and they ask you, have you heard about? Do you know about? And they tell you about this amount of money that you can get if you open up this program, or if you, whatever the case may be, they are telling you to provide them your Cash App information so that they can deposit money in your account. Once you give them your Cash App information, somehow they are able to get access to your account. And I believe they're doing that with Zelle too. With Zelle, there's a different method. They are dep- pretending to send you money accidentally, and when you send it back, or when they request for you to send it back, they're able to have access to your account. These scammers are clever as fuck, y'all. They are smarter than you. So, to avoid any oops, don't even interact with them. There's no need. You don't know them. They're not giving you anything. So, anytime you get a message like that in your inbox, disregard it, block them, report them, whatever the case may be, just don't entertain them. Another scam that's common, super common, is people going door to door claiming to work for ComEd, maybe the water department, um, anything utility related. And they normally focus on the elderly, but it could be anybody. But the elderly are more vulnerable and more prone to maybe listening to what they have to say. So there was an incident where a person was going door to door claiming to be a ComEd person, insisting on looking at um, the furnace or whatever the case may be. He needed to get inside to look at the furnace, the water tank, the ComEd meter. He made his way into this elderly lady's home. It was two of them. One pretended to walk her downstairs to look at whatever he told her he needed to look at, while the other one stayed upstairs and went through and stole personal belongings from her. They ended up leaving. When she realized what had happened, of course, she calls 911. Of course, we send the police to her home. Um, but the reality of it is, when someone takes something from you, it's a 98% chance you're not going to get it back. It's the police report that you file. It's for investigation purposes and for your insurance purposes. It's not a guarantee that your items are going to be returned to you. It's not a guarantee that your items are going to be found. So please be mindful of who you are letting in your home. You don't know these people. These people should not have access to you so easily just by knocking on your door claiming to be someone. If you need assistance with your light bill, your gas bill, your water bill, you call them directly. They are, I don't even want to say what neighborhood, they mostly um, loiter in, because they are everywhere. They walk in twos, ones. I don't know who they are. You don't know who they are. So don't let them in your house. They are not your friends. They are not there to be of service to you. They are there, more than likely, to scam you. Let's talk about the dating sites and the one night stand scams. When you meet these new people, the vibe is good, everything is going good, you're feeling real vulnerable with this person that you don't know. It was this one incident where guy met this girl at a nightclub. They go get a hotel room. Complete stranger. No idea who she is, no idea who he is. But the intent was to get him in a place of vulnerability so that she can manipulate the situation for her benefit. So they're drinking. They get this hotel room. The night is the night. They wake up the next morning. Well, he wakes up the next morning. All of his belongings are gone. His car keys, his money, his clothes, everything. He calls 911. I'm talking probably real tears. He calls 911 and tells me what happened. Tells me he got a family at home. He doesn't know what he's going to do. Be careful, y'all. These people are not your friends. You don't know these people. So keep it as that. They do not have your best interest at heart. The people that you know don't even have your best interest at heart. So stop expecting strangers to be more than what they are. Stop putting so much trust into these people that you don't know. They're not there for your benefit. They are strictly there for their benefit. So anyway, now he has to go home with nothing. How do you explain that to your significant other, that you went to a hotel room and you got? How you explain that? You might as well pack your shit, because that relationship is done over. Okay? So, I took some notes, y'all. Let me make sure I'm covering everything. Oh, let's talk about the tourists. Now, you tourists coming from different places, you coming to Chicago because Chicago is beautiful. But I'm going to need you, when you come to Chicago, to this beautiful place, to keep your beautiful belongings close to you. You're too laxed. You're too comfortable. You know, maybe where you come from, you can be a little more laxed. You can be a little more free. But when you come to Chicago, you better keep your belongings close to you. Not just Chicago, but since we're talking about Chicago, keep your belongings close. There was a guy last week. He traveled from, I want to say, one, I don't know, one of those places in Europe. Traveled here, had a side purse, side bag, side satchel, whatever the term may be. $9,000, his credit cards, and his debit cards. He went into the restaurant in Hyde Park. He must, I don't know if he put this bag on a chair. He made it easily for somebody to get it, but they got it. They got it. So imagine being in a new place, far, far, far away from where you live at. Imagine not having any identification. Imagine not having any money. Just imagine. And people don't care. People don't care what you're going through. So it's hard. It's really hard for him to get help or anybody to get help that really needs it. So just imagine being in Chicago with all of your belongings gone and you don't know the system, you don't know how it works, you don't know where you're supposed to go, you don't have any money to get there, you don't have any family here. So I say all that to say, be mindful, be careful. You know, ladies with these big old purses, uh-uh. All you need is a side, something to carry your phone, carry your keys, of course, your concealed to carry items. You know, keep it tight, keep it small, keep it concealed. You don't need all of these heavy name brand bags and purses bringing all of this attention to yourself. You don't need that. You want to be as discreet and low key as possible. The streets are always watching. The streets know your schedule better than you know your schedule. Stop taking for granted that everything is going to be okay because you don't know. Just keep your guards up at all times. There's no neighborhood that is safe. People tend to think that if you go to a different part of Chicago, that nothing will happen to me, nothing is going on over here, is safe. That's the same way people that have intentions on doing things think. Let me go to the neighborhood where people have their guards down, where people are more open to being free, so that it'll make it easy for somebody to creep on in and do something bad. What else I want to cover? I almost forgot about the main incident that I wanted to tell you all about. Around the 35th and King Drive area, in like the White Castle, what is over there? Walgreens? Is it a LA Fitness, I believe? Anyway, in that parking lot, this was last week, you had two elderly people. You had one on a cane, the man was on a cane, and he had an elderly female with him. Let me tell you about the scam they didn't came up with. First of all, in my mind, when I think of elderly, I want to help them because elderly people, in my mind, are vulnerable. So, and I'm sure other people think that too. These two elderly people going from car to car in the parking lot, showing them the elderly man, the one that's on the cane. He pulls out a wallet out of his pocket, approaches this female in the car, pulls out this wallet. He got tons of money in this wallet, y'all. I don't even know, hundreds. He says, I found this wallet somewhere and I'm trying to find the owner. I want to give this wallet back to the owner because they lost a lot of money. The female in the car asked, well, did they have some identification in the wallet? The elderly man, no, I don't see it. I don't see it. I'm wondering if you could drive me around because they got to live around here somewhere because, I know they really need this money, and she thought it was kind of strange because he kept insisting on getting in her vehicle. Now, a complete stranger, you're apprehensive about getting into someone's vehicle, but he was persistent and insisting on getting in her vehicle. What his intent was, we don't know because she, got away from that situation and called 911. What she said she believed they were trying to do, of course, was get in her vehicle, get her to a location, and probably rob her. And that's probably how he got this wallet full of money. So don't let the age fool you. Don't let the canes fool you. Don't let the wheelchairs fool you. Don't let the even the younger generation, 9, 10, 11, do not let them fool you. Everybody has an intent. And more than likely, their intent is not for your benefit, it is for theirs. So you don't know these people. These people have no business with your personal information. If they call your phone, and like they do, they'll call and say, I'm calling from the IRS. You owe this amount of money. You need to go get an iTunes card, load it with money, some kind of way they can access the card and get the money. And then we'll take you off the list of debt. Now, how do that even sound, baby? Because if the IRS wants you, they not calling you. If the FBI want you, they not calling you. They already have your information. They already know where you live at. They already know where you work. They already know your moves. So they not calling you, asking you, or telling you that you have a warrant, or telling you that I'm coming to get you. They not doing that. So if somebody is calling your phone, block them. Don't answer. Do not, do not, do not. I cannot reiterate this enough. Do not give your personal information to anyone. Anyone. If you have questions about something, you call the place directly. We don't trust people that's calling us on our personal phone, asking us to verify our address, asking us to verify our birthday. We ain't verifying shit. Okay? I think I covered everything. Um, if there's ever anything you want to talk about or you want to discuss, please let me know. Um, I'm here for it. I want you to please, please, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm trying to get at least 100 followers. I'm like probably got 6, doing the best I can. So I'm new to this, and I'm just trying to adapt, y'all. So if I misuse my words or don't use proper grammar or get stuck, don't charge it to my heart. I'm doing the best I can, dealing with social anxiety, trying to talk out loud and make sure I say my words right and make sure I get the point that I'm trying to make and make it make sense. So just bear with me if, I get stuck a little bit. But this is a 911 segment, y'all. I think the next segment I want to do, I want to maybe talk about domestic violence, maybe. We'll see. But I think I covered everything on the scams. I think I gave all the examples that I wanted to give. If I missed anything, I will incorporate it in the next episode. So, again, y'all, please like and subscribe to my page. Follow me on Facebook, Lucid Conversations with a K. Yeah, so I'm getting ready to chill out. I got to be back at work tomorrow, save some more lives. So I will talk to you all soon, y'all. Stay safe. Enjoy your evening. This is Genuinely Black.